So here we are again. You have to try this promo out another time. Had to get it just right. Something didn't happen. So anyway, I'm Brother Francis E. Revels-Bey. I'm the founder of the Circle of Grace One. It was established on July 2nd, 1974, and put into full effect on July the 2nd of 1999. Since then, it's been going pretty strong. It's my metaphysical spiritual ministry, and it's devoted mainly to meditation. But I do use other topics such as numerology, dream analysis. I've taught the tarot for over 40 years. I'm doing a lot of podcasting around the internet, and this is the Circle Grace One's channel. I've written books, 7 books. So please excuse me for my stumbling. However, what I want you to know is if you missed the most recent Radiant Heart course that began on Tuesday night, March the 4th, 2025, you're in luck because I'm doing it again on Tuesday, June the 3rd, and it will run for 13 weeks online with a special private Zoom link that I'll give to you once you start paying into the course. It'll run from Tuesday night, June the 3rd, through August 26th, 2025. And we'll get started at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, you can catch an early bird fee. You can catch the early bird fee, which is $365, which starts on May the 7th and ends on May 28th. The standard fee will be $437. So if you catch the early bird price, you're going to save like 72 bucks. But if you got to take the standard fee, in other words, you miss and you come in on June the 1st and start paying. I know that's kind of rapid and kind of fast, but the standard fee will accept from June the 1st all the way to June 24th or 31st. So all classes will be taught online. All classes are taught online for 13 weeks through my private Zoom link. Now, here's the thing you want to know. It's called Radiant Heart, the 7 amazing pathways to connect, activate, and communicate with your higher self. And it's based on my book that I put out last year. Now, last year, I put the course out in the month of June. Okay, June or July, I put that course out for the first time. The second course of it, again, same material. Here's the book. You can get the book on Amazon. Just go into the bottom description and you can see the full link, and you just copy and paste it into your browser. It'll take you right to Amazon where you can purchase the book for $25. Okay. Now, if you missed the first class, in other words, you don't have the book for the first class that jumps off, which will be Tuesday, June the 3rd, don't worry, because I'm teaching the material directly from the book. Each student prior to each class will receive a little small outline of what the chapter is about. There's a lot of material in this book. Now, this book is in the making for like over close to 50 some odd years because I am a student of meditation. I am a practitioner of meditation, and I am also a teacher, a chief principal teacher of meditation. And I began meditating or learning how to meditate in the middle of my freshman year in 1971 while a college student up at Bard College. And then that's upstate New York. After upon graduating, I was still learning meditation. I was sharing it with a lot of the other students on campus. So I was like a lightweight teacher and student at the same time. But as time went on, I incorporated more techniques on my own, like my Creative Path Work meditation series. A part of that is in this book. And so there's 7 dynamic pathways that will help you connect with your higher self. And that is what this course is all about. That's why it's called Radiant Heart, connected to my book right here. Again, the book is The 7 Amazing Pathways to connect, activate, and communicate with your higher self. Now, know this, everybody's talking about the higher self. For at least 5 or 6 years, people have been mentioning the higher self. I'm going to show you who the higher self is in connection to yourself. That's right. I'm going to show you who the higher self is connected to yourself. You're going to learn that. You're going to learn that you're a beacon light. You're going to learn that one of the gemstones that can help you connect with your higher self is selenite, because in your body, you have the trace mineral called selenium, and the two work hand in hand. Okay. You're going to learn about white light meditation. You're going to learn about sound and light, the importance of those two. You're going to learn about beloved Akhenaten's Path of the Cobra. You're going to learn about beloved Nefertiti's gift, which is the gift of the blue flame, a special technique that she has. You're going to learn these things. I'm going to teach them live to the audience of students. Now, how many students do what I like to have? Everybody would like to have hundreds, but we know that usually a comfortable mix is somewhere between 10, 15, and 16 or 20 students at a time. This way, everybody can get the information. Plus, it's an interactive course. That means each and every class, I don't give you a test, but I do like to interact. I like to hear your thoughts and your comments on many of the things that I'm teaching you from this book. Plus, when you all interact together as a class, we are adults online interacting as a class. You learn from each other. You get boosted up from each other. You get your confidence built each other. So participate. Come join me Tuesday evening, June the 3rd through August the 26th for another round. This is the third round of Radiant Heart. Radiant Heart is the 7 amazing pathways to connect, activate, and communicate with your higher self. And you should definitely get the book by the second or the third week. I'm teaching all the information directly from this book. And those 7 pathways, some of them you're going to get treated to my style of creative, what is called creative pathwork meditation. That's my style of meditation, of guided meditation. But I'm also very good at teaching you in a non-traditional way, where I'm not guiding you, but I have you pick an energy source, a color, or an image of yourself, and you can go into meditation just like that. Now, this last one that's getting ready to close out by May the 27th, it is a very profound course. People are getting a lot of information out of it, and this is the second session of this. So you might say it's sort of like a semester, okay? So it's 13 weeks online, 13 weeks online, and you want to catch the early bird fee. Look right at the banner. Catch the early bird fee for $365. That's a pretty good deal for a whole lot of teaching and a whole lot of sharing over 50 some odd years of meditation concepts and the philosophy behind meditation, which is a metaphysical as well as spiritual art to get your life together, to find out where that higher self dwells in you. Okay, so I would like to hear from you. And if you want more information, remember the standard fee is $437, and that kicks out on June the 1st. And I accept it all the way up to about the 24th or the 28th of June. So here's what you want to be able to do. I'll say the 30th of June. So here's what you want to be able to do. You want to email me. That's right. Email me, Brother Francis, at iam.circleofgrace1 at gmail.com. When you email me at iam.circleofgrace1 at gmail.com, I'm going to tell you the different ways in which you can pay for the course. Now, sometimes people say, hey, I can't pay for everything up front. Don't worry. We can work out some installment payments so that you feel comfortable in making either the early bird or the standard fee, whichever one that you can get into. Okay. And it's very accessible, it's very easy. I'm going to help you be able to afford this class. So I look forward to seeing you join me. If you have never participated in the first one given last year or this one that started back in March, is the third round, the third online session for 13 weeks straight. It starts June the 3rd, Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. It's going to start Tuesday, June the 3rd, and it's going to run all the way up to August the 26th of 2025. So email me ASAP at iam.circleofgrace1 at gmail.com. And I'm Brother Francis E. Revels-Bey. I am the author of the book, the chief principal teacher of the course, Radiant Heart, 7 Amazing Pathways to Connect, Activate, and Communicate with Your Higher Self. Now, I'm going to come back later on the week because I've got 2 other courses coming up, and I got a brand new course that's an 8-week online course of specialized workshops. And each one of those workshops will be taught just like a class for you. And that one is called Clear Blue Radiance is the Light Within. And that's a brand new 8-week course online. But that one won't start until July the 2nd. So I don't want to overburden you with information, but you're going to find out how you can participate in that special 8-week course, which will start on July the 2nd, which is also a Wednesday night, July the 2nd. It'll run all the way to August the 20th. And those classes will start at 6:30 p.m. Mountain, 7:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, there's a course fee, but hey, it's applicable. You can get into it. It's easy. It's affordable for the rate that it is, and you can pay if you want. I'll have you pay a couple of classes at a time if you that's more comfortable for you. Okay, but that is for Clear Blue Radiance is the Light Within, which will start on Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025, and run for 8 weeks online. So I'll give you that information more so in detail with the kind of subject matters that will be taught because I got to put them in a certain order. You'll get that information in the next couple of weeks. And again, email me at iam.circleofgrace1 at gmail.com. You can go to my website, www.circleofgrace1.us. When you go there, click on Radiant Heart. You'll see it, Radiant Heart, and you'll see the information for the course. If you want to see the one that's called Clear Blue Radiance is the Light Within, then click on the section link above that will tell you special. It'll say special announcements. You click on that one and you'll see the course that's going to be taught on July the 2nd through August the 20th on Clear Blue Radiance. So thank you very much for your time. I'm Brother Francis E. Revels-Bey. I'm the founder and chief principal teacher for Circle of Grace One, established in 1974. And I'm right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Been here about 13 years now, teaching in person and online. Thank you for your time. See you soon. And by the way, remember that divine grace is a blessing as we're alive and well in the age of remembrance. Look forward to seeing you soon in this course. Take care now and have a pleasant rest of your day or evening.